So upper back strengthening exercises. So I did a video before about kind of opening and stretching exercises for your chest and your shoulders, because even in non-COVID times, a lot of us are quite kind of round shoulders, but even more so now when we're stuck at home or sitting on sofas, sitting at a desk, we get this kind of rounded posture, and you might notice it kind of manifests in kind of really stiff shoulders and maybe headaches that creep up into the back of your neck. And this is because when we're in this kind of posture, if you imagine the muscles across kind of the top of your back and your shoulders as being like elastic bands, right? So when we're rounded like this, they're really stretched, overstretched and weak. So if you imagine stretching like a hairband or an elastic band to its maximum, it's really taut and tight, but it's weak, it can't stretch back, all right? And the same thing's happened here. All the muscles in the front have tightened up, and they've become short, all the muscles in the back are really stretched and tight, and they can't pull your shoulders back to where they need to be. So in the previous video, the stretching exercises would have helped to open out the chest, so to deal with some of the tightness here. So then we have to work on waking up the muscles in the back here to get them to be able to pull your shoulders back to where they should be. So there's a few different ones you can do. You're going to be laying face down, so you might want a towel or something for underneath your forehead so you're not squashing your nose on the mat. As I'm showing you these exercises, I'm going to be turning my head to look at you and speak to you, but when you are doing them, you're going to stay face down like this, okay? So onto your mat, face down, forehead on your towel or whatever, so you're not squashing your nose. Okay, we're going to start with arms, we're going to be bent at right angles. All right, and again, your head will be down, and all we're going to do simply is pull the shoulders down away from the ears first of all, so make sure they're not hunched up here. Pull them down, and then think about the shoulder blades either side of the spine, squeezing them together as you lift your elbows, and then back down. Okay, so squeeze and lift, and back down. Don't worry if you find it hard to kind of feel the movement. Remember, we're trying to wake these muscles up. So this is our beginner movement, and I would say do 10 of these and rest, and then do it 2 more times, so 30 in total. So your next progression from this one would be with straight arms, again shoulders down, away from the ears. Going to pull in the belly button slightly just to brace your core a little bit, and then same movement. So I'm going to squeeze the shoulder blades in towards the spine and back down. And remember all the time your head is down on the mat, all right? So we're not doing an upper body lift. Squeeze, back down. And again, 10 3 times, resting in between. And then the last one, a little bit more advanced, so you want to make sure you've got the first 2 before we go on to this one, is a VW. Again, your forehead's going to stay down. I'm going to turn around just to look at you. So called a VW because we're going to use our arms in a V shape and then down to a W shape. So your forehead will be down, brace the core slightly, so draw the belly button in towards the spine, lift the arms off from the floor in the V shape, and then squeeze the shoulder blades together as you pull the elbows down to make a W shape. Arms back out and down. So you've really got to squeeze and concentrate on that squeeze of the shoulder blades as you pull down to the W. So arms up, squeeze the shoulder blades in towards the spine, slide them down the spine to the W. You should feel that one coming all the way down your back. All right, so those are 3 really good exercises for waking up your muscles in the back of the shoulders there to start to bring your posture back to where it should be, rather than this kind of slouchy slump that we kind of find ourselves in sometimes.